Question number 74 of the ID Passport exam from PhilNITS. We are now in the strategy portion of the exam. In this question, we are being asked, among actions concerning the creation of a computer program, which of the following is a copyright violation? To answer this question, we'll of course need to read each and every choice that we got. Let's read the first one, letter A. Creating another web page by using the source of HTML that was downloaded from the internet. I think this is what I answered to be the incorrect way to create a computer program, which means it's a copyright violation. And based on the answers list, this is actually the correct answer, because what we're doing here is we create a new web page by using the source code of an HTML web page that we just downloaded from the internet. And I think in most cases, if we are gonna use source code, at least we got to take note of the copyright, whether it's available for people to use, like it's a copyright that allows people to make use of the code, change it, modify it, like one of those open source licenses. In fact, in our case at the company in Esbong, we use the Apache license version 2 pretty much for all the source codes that we write, because that allows for people to download the source code, change it, modify it, and even sell software that use the source code. And the main point being that if you use the source code coming from us, then might as well just indicate in your code that you got it from the company, from Uspong, and that's pretty much it. I know there are other source codes where they say that you're not supposed to sell the output, the software that you build using the code that you got from their company or something like that. And I think of course there are several variations of licenses, source code licenses, and so that's why if you are a company and you use a lot of source code online, open source software, then you gotta have people who understand whether the license enables you to modify the code and sell it, or allows you to only modify and share it with people, but you can't sell the software at all. So it depends on the license, and I think as engineers we gotta have know-how on how these things also work. So in this case, a copyright violation, based on the choices that we got, it seems like letter A really is the choice that has the copyright violation. Let's see the other choices just to give us some of the other ideas that may seem kind of the right answer, but in fact not really the best answer in this case. So for letter B, creating a program based on an idea that was discussed on a bulletin board on the internet. So bulletin boards tend to be uploaded for the public to view, to maybe share the ideas, and it's in this case not right away a copyright violation. So we put an X mark here. Letter C, creating a program to increase a company's operational efficiency by using a program that was created during one's school days. I think um, school work programs developed in school, they usually are available for people to make use of without having to worry about copyright violations. Um, if, for example, you're talking about programs done in school and have this kind of like the one of those educational copyright classifications, which means that a company may make use of the software, the program that the developer did during school, and then um, modify it if they wanted to. So it's not immediately a copyright violation. And so um, we put an X mark here to letter C. For letter D, creating a program based on a flowchart in a purchased book. A flowchart, I think in this case, is something that the general public can make use of, and it's not necessarily immediately a copyright violation. So we put an X mark here. I know that there are flowcharts, like in our case when we were working on the app for pediatric care, the integrated management of childhood illnesses. We used flowcharts there, and what we did was to just indicate where we got the flowchart and what the flowchart is doing. We put it in the app, and then the app tells us what the diagnosis and what the correct action would be. So indicating if the flowchart is from a book, you put the name of the book with your source code and your submission. So I think that pretty much solves that problem much faster. So after all the choices have been perused, have been reviewed, seems like letter A is really the best answer in this context. Okay.